Alright guys, now this is something that I really thought it would not happen. Analog, they just released the Fantastic limited editions of the Analogue 3D, and it's bonkers to me. It really is. Guys, the first time they announced the Analogue 3D was like 2 years ago or something. I don't know. I purchased mine way back, 1 year at least. And so they kept our cash for a whole year at least. They kept delaying it, and now they just released it, as everybody knows. And they released another batch. It sold out like in 12 minutes, I heard. And now they decided to launch more editions. So I'm gonna go through the website. They are releasing on the 10th, I think, the fun editions. So they have the green, the ice, watermelon, fire, grape, clear, smoke, and the gold. The gold was not the Fantastic edition, I believe, so I don't know what the hell this is doing here, but yeah, look, they look nice, they look amazing. But why does Analogue have to do these limited quantity things all the time? It's frustrating. Look, imagine that 2 weeks ago you just bought your Analogue 3D. You know, you forked over $270 plus the shipping, which is outrageous. And if you don't live in the USA, if you are European, for instance, like myself, you have to pay imports, and it's freaking expensive. I paid, I think it was $250 at the time for the console. Then I paid, I think it was like 60 or 70 for the shipping, and then another 80 for the imports. This thing cost me $400. It's ridiculous how expensive this is. And sure, I was always, thinking that Analog would release these editions for sure. Okay, I knew that if it was successful, they will do it. But I didn't expect to be this fast, like they just released it, released a few times the black edition, and then, in next summer or whatever, release the fun edition so that people have some time to breathe, because these things are freaking expensive. And I don't know why they are doing this. So yeah, I know why. They are cashing on the FOMO and the fact that it's the holidays, and they know people will want to, offer this for Christmas and whatever. Wow, this is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm on a dilemma because I really want one. I would love to have one, like this grape one. It's just like my original Nintendo 64. It's beautiful, and I would love to have it. So, there it is, highly limited quantities, $300. It's way more expensive, actually, way more expensive. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And then they also have the controllers. Of course they have the controllers. They will have matching controllers for every edition. What this tells me is that they had this thing going on, for a very long time. They knew they wanted to do this. But it's so hard to like this company, when they do stuff like this. It's crazy because it doesn't make any sense, like they have people wanting these consoles, and they're just, almost forcing people to double dip, and I don't think that's cool. I really don't. But yeah, it's Analog. They don't care. They don't give a crap. They just want the money, and that's it. So yeah, wow, this gold looks so amazing, really nice. And also the normal editions will also be on a pre-order. So this blue is nice. They all look nice. They all look cool, And then the controllers for each version, and they will have these ones as well available. So these are $30 cheaper, and they will be available on the 10th. Everything. Oh, they have this one here as well. Oh yeah, Analog being Analog. No Analog Pocket. No dock. I think they must already have abandoned this. The Analog Duo is still available. I still want one. I can't afford all of this. This is crazy, Analog is crazy as a company. They don't give a crap. They just want money. It doesn't matter. make another mortgage on my house to afford this all this crap. So yeah, guys, I think this is the problem. You know, people paid a long time ago, and now they came out with the systems, and all of a sudden they have already new systems available. So, and people that just bought it are watching this right now, and they're like, really, I just paid a fortune for the Analogue 3D, and now you have these versions so fast. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. It's too fast. They should have waited a little bit. But yeah, the problem is that the M64, those guys from Mod Retro or whatever, are coming with their version, which I don't know. Like, they look cool. It's not about the looks, at least for me. But the one thing that Analogue 3D makes that others don't, or at least I don't know, I think they don't, is the enhancements, the overclocking, which is really cool for Nintendo 64. It's a really cool thing to be able to overclock your game. It makes a huge difference. And you know, because the FPGA chip inside the Analogue 3D is really, really powerful. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but they are trying to get themselves ahead of the Mod Retro guys, and I think they don't care about the customers. They know that people will just buy it no matter what, and that's it. That's how it is. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Cool products, awful company. I mean, Analogue is just, yeah, whatever. Guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.